be able to have the concerts at 8.
This ends before 8.
Huh?
This ends before 8. We're broadcasting now, so. Hello.
Well, I may not be here. Just
All right. Hello, we're just getting set up here on Facebook. YouTube is ready to go. For those of you who have trouble with Facebook, feel free to go to youtube.com/dtarver, or just do a search for Relax and Revive and you'll find the channel. So I'm just posting to a few groups here so they can join us, and then we'll get started. Okie dokie. Awesome. Oops. Okay, let me put some music on here.
Even as someone with a disability, I'm able to still use my...
Okay. Oh. Wait, I didn't check the mic. Give me one moment. Gotta do a Facebook mic check. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay. So we're all set. So have a seat, find a comfortable spot. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to begin with breathing. So relax your shoulders. And we're going to start by inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. So take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand and your spine to become longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And exhale through your mouth. Feeling the air move against the back of your throat. Relaxing your shoulders. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Now, in the next inhale, inhale as you raise your arms and hands up above your head, palms together if you can reach. And then when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. We're breathing through our nose now. Inhale, lifting and reaching. Exhale when you're ready. Move with your breath. Continue to fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Inhaling, expanding your abdomen. Exhaling, contracting your navel toward your spine. Inhale, expanding your abdomen. And exhale, contracting your navel toward your spine. Try and lift your chest on the inhale. Moving with your breath. Now, in your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, relaxing, alternating on each side. Breathing through our nose. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows. And we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling as we flex our wrists, slowly rotating, breathing as we need to through our nose. Try and flex your wrist as much as you can. No rush. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands together with your palms touching in front of your chest in prayer posture, forearms parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands as high as we can, lifting our chest. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back down to prayer posture. At the end of the exhale, turn your fingertips to point down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach for the ceiling, keeping the palms of the hands together as we do this. Exhaling, coming down. One more time. And when you're done, just bring your hands in front of you in prayer posture. Now, take your left hand behind you for support. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. And we're going to inhale and reach the right hand toward the ceiling. And then exhale, tilt as much as you can to the left side, reaching as you tilt. And then when you're ready to inhale, reach your right hand up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your right hand and arm back down. So continue inhaling, move with your breath. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, lowering and reaching. When you're ready to inhale, reaching up again for the ceiling. When you're ready to exhale, lower your hand down. Move with your breath. Try and keep your hips on the ground as you do this. One more time, reaching for the left side. And then when you're done, we're going to take our right hand behind us for support. Take our left hand to the left side of our body. And we're going to inhale, reaching the left hand toward the ceiling. And then exhale, reaching for the right side as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach your left hand toward the ceiling. When you're ready to exhale, lower it down. Continue moving with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So if your legs are straight, place your hands under your, you can keep your legs spread apart if you want, but place your hands under your knees or calves, however far forward your hands reach. If your legs are crossed, just grab the front of your knees, keeping your arms straight. We're going to inhale, arch our spine and lift our head, lifting our chest on the inhale. And then exhale, lowering our head as we arch our upper spine back, lowering our chin to our chest. When you inhale, lift and arch your lower back. When you exhale, arch your upper spine as you roll back, lowering your chin to your chest. Try and move with your breath. Inhaling as we come forward and lifting our head. Exhaling, arching our upper spine as we curve and lower our head down. Try and flex your spine as much as you can. Move with your breath. No rush, just move with your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, just sit up straight and breathe naturally through your nose. Okay, now from here, we're gonna get up onto a tabletop position with our hands under our shoulders, our knees under our hips. And first, we're gonna pull our navel in toward our spine and slowly walk our hands forward into puppy pose, lowering our chest and our forehead down to the ground, opening up our armpits and shoulders, breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away, keeping the hips in the air. Relax your shoulders. Take long, deep breaths. And then pull your navel in as you lift and walk your hands slowly back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. You can place something soft under your right knee if you need to. And then when you're ready, come on up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. So check that your left knee is above your left ankle, not in front of it or behind it. And you can keep your hands in prayer posture, or if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, breathing through our nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reach up toward the ceiling, pull your navel in as you bend forward and place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. You can have your hands all the way down, or if you want to be on your fingertips, you can do that as well. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back, and then bring your right foot forward. Again, check that your right knee is above your right ankle, and when you're ready, come on up into a lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look up if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle, reach up toward the ceiling, pull your navel in as you exhale, bring your hands down to the floor, and then push the floor away as you pull your right foot back, and we're back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or we're gonna do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, check that your fingers are spread wide, index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. Knees under your hips. Make sure you're on the balls of your toes. And we're gonna push the floor away as we lift our hips toward the ceiling. And then lifting our heels of our feet, alternating, stretching the backs of our legs. Pushing the floor away like we did in puppy pose. Relaxing our neck and shoulders. Stretching the backs of our legs. Keeping our knees bent. Focus on relaxing your shoulders. Breathing through your nose. And then release, bring your knees down to the ground. And we're gonna step our left foot forward again. Coming up into a lower left lunge. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, turn your torso to the right side of the room with your arms parallel to the floor. So our torso is facing the right side, and you can gaze out over your left fingertips. And then inhale, reach your left hand up toward the ceiling and lower your right toward your right knee. lifting and reaching, breathing through your nose. And then inhale and exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you swing your right hand to face forward, lifting both hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to switch feet. When you're ready, inhale, coming up into a lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, make a circle, reach up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you turn your torso to the left side, lowering your arms parallel to the floor. You can gaze out over your right fingertips. And then rotate your right hand to face up, lower your left down to the floor, and then inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. So your left hand is on your left thigh or knee, wherever you can reach. Right hand is reaching for the ceiling. You can look up or you can look straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your arms parallel to the floor again. And then inhale as you turn your torso, lifting your left hand forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And then from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes. You can stay on your knees if you'd like. And come up into a plank position. You can stay on your knees if you'd like, or you can lift your knees. And then from here, we're going to slowly walk our feet forward to the front of our mat with our knees bent. Inhale, raising our arms up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, lowering our hands down. So now at the front of our mat, separate your feet 4 or 5 inches so that your feet are under your hips. And we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower our hands down. And now this time, we're going to actually step our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart and place our hands on our hips. Bend your knees. Inhale, lifting your chest. And exhale, tilt your torso forward. And when you're far enough forward, place your hands on the floor. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs and relax your head and neck down. You can grab your elbows and relax your head and neck. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, reach your hands up behind you, interlace your fingers, and lift your knuckles toward the ceiling. Try and straighten out your arms. Breathing through your nose. And release. Bring your hands down to the floor. And from here, we're going to slowly walk our hands to the right foot. Take our left hand behind our right calf and gently pull our torso, not our head, but our torso toward our right leg. Inhale and exhale through your nose, gently pulling your torso toward your right leg, not your head. Keep your head in alignment with your spine. And then release, come back to the center. And then back over to the left leg. Take your right hand behind your right calf, your left calf. Inhale and exhale, gently pulling your torso toward your left leg. Try not to bend your head, only move your torso. If your torso is all the way down on your leg, feel free to place your forehead on your knee. And release, come back to the center. Place your hands on the floor and walk your feet in. You can bend your knees. And then slowly lower your hips down with your arms between your legs. Place your hands in prayer posture with our torso vertical to the floor. If you need to sit on a block or a book or something, you can do that as well. But try not to have your torso horizontal to the floor, but lower it as much as you can. And breathe through your nose. And then lower your hands down to the floor and take your arms out from between your legs and sit down with your legs straight out in front of you. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them. Now this time we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, tilt our torso forward, place our forearms and elbows down on the mat. Inhale, lifting our chest. Imagine our chest is touching the front of our feet. And exhale, relaxing down. As your torso comes closer to your legs, feel free to adjust your elbows further down. Try not to bend your head. Lift your chest and breathe. And then pull your navel in as you inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Now I'm going to turn sideways. Take your left foot inside of your right thigh with your right leg straight. You can place something, a block, a book, or something soft under your left thigh if you need to. Try and sit centered as opposed to tilted. So we're facing our right leg, and try and make sure your hips are on the ground. Again, if you need to place something under your knee, feel free to do that. Inhale with a straight spine, place your hands as far forward as you can reach, and then exhale, tilting over your right leg, moving your hands further down as you exhale. Bringing our torso down with each exhale. Try not to bend your head. Lifting your chest toward the top of your foot. Keeping your elbows on the ground next to your leg. Lifting the chest with each exhale. Moving as far forward as you can. Take long, deep breaths. And then inhale as you slowly come up, and then turn toward your left leg, stretching your body, and then straighten out your left leg, and bend your right leg inside of your left inner thigh. Put your right foot inside your left inner thigh. Face your left leg with your hands as far forward as they can reach. Again, if you need to place something under your right thigh, you can place a pillow or a block. But make sure you're sitting on your hips. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, tilting forward, tilting your torso forward, lifting your chest. Don't bend your head. Inhale and exhale as you come forward, keeping our forearms and elbows on the ground. Keeping our elbows on the ground, lifting our chest, breathing through our nose. With each exhale, allowing your body to relax. And then inhale, coming up, and rotate to the right side, twisting your spine as much as you can, and then release, coming back to the front, and then scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent. Place your arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest as you inhale. Pull your navel in and tilt back. Lift the heels of your feet off the ground. And if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now place your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest, pull your navel in toward your spine, and exhale as you come back all the way down to the ground, stretching your arms out parallel to the floor with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and lower them on the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm. Knees relaxing to the left, head turned to gaze at the right palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, breathing through our nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Inhale, lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the left side of your mat. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Knees relaxing to the right, head turned to gaze to the left. Keeping shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees again. Now pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your hips off the ground, and lower them to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Now this time you can straighten out your right leg over your left. Allow your right foot to come down to the ground, keeping our shoulders on the ground, breathing through our nose. If your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale, bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. And then pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower them on the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Knees relaxing to the right, head gazing to the left, shoulders on the ground. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your left leg and bring your left foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over the right. And then inhale, bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Now lower your arms down next to your torso. We're going to straighten our right leg and lift our left foot off the ground. Interlace our fingers below our left knee, on our left shin, and keeping our right leg on the ground, keeping our right leg straight. We want to relax our left foot as we take a deep breath and inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to gently pull our left shin and left knee toward our left shoulder while keeping our right leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling our left shin and knee. And then release, lower your left foot down to the ground, straighten out your left leg, bend your right knee, placing your right foot on the ground. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers on your right shin below your right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground, take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee and right shin toward your right shoulder while you keep your left leg on the ground. And then release, lower your right foot, bend your left knee. So now both knees are bent. Lift your left foot up toward the ceiling. With your left leg straight, make a circle with your left ankle in one direction. And then in the other direction. Now take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee. Take your left hand and gently place it on your left thigh. And as you exhale, gently push your left thigh away, relaxing your left foot. And then take your left hand off your left thigh. Lift your right foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Place your left elbow or forearm on your left inner thigh. Relax your feet. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you as you push your left thigh away with your left elbow or left forearm. So with each exhale, we'll gently pull and at the same time, gently pushing our left thigh away. And then release, lower your right foot, release your hands from behind your right thigh, straighten out your left leg, lifting it up toward the ceiling, and then bend your left foot and place it on the ground. Now lift your right foot toward the ceiling, straighten out your right leg, make a circle with your ankle in one direction. And then in the other direction. Now take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee. Relax your right foot. Take your right hand and place it on the inside of your right thigh. And with each exhale, gently push your right thigh away. Relax your right foot. And then take your right hand off your right thigh, lift your left foot off the ground, and take your hands between your legs, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Place your right elbow or forearm on your inner right thigh, and take a deep breath through your nose. As you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. Breathing through our nose, relaxing our feet. With each exhale, pulling the left thigh toward us and pushing the right thigh away. And release, lower your left foot, take your hands out from behind your left thigh and lower your feet. Now lift both feet into the air and your hands. Reach for the outer edges of your feet, bend your knees, pull your feet down into happy baby pose with your knees on the outside of your shoulders. And from here, we're gonna alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, massaging our spine, breathing through our nose. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down as well, giving your spine a nice massage. Releasing any tension you may feel. And then inhale, reach both your feet and hands up into the air, and exhale, lower them down and straighten your body out on your mat with your back on the ground. We're gonna do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling, relaxing your hands and fingers. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine. Focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your calves, your ankles and toes. Take long, deep breaths, filling your lungs with air and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly move your hands above your head and stretch your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock gently side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong exhale. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow night.